Have you ever been ignored by a woman you were interested in? Women often ghost men, leaving them feeling confused and hurt, wondering where they went wrong. But what if I told you that you could flip the script and turn that rejection into something beneficial? Here's the thing. Women tend to ignore men after making calculations in their heads. Once they determine you're a low-value man, you're pretty much invisible to them, and they'll start looking for someone they deem better. The trick is to prove those assumptions wrong. Once she realizes her calculations were off, you can crush her ego and make her come crawling back, desperate for your attention. In this video, we'll go through 6 strategies to make her regret ignoring you. Number 1, act like she doesn't exist. When a woman ignores you, the best response is to act as if she doesn't exist. Sure, some people might tell you to ask her if everything's okay, or if she wants to talk, and others might suggest you shower her with kindness, but that's all nonsense. It doesn't work. Never ask why she's ignoring you. At this point, you're already perceived as a low-tier man in her eyes, and trying to get her attention will only make you seem needy and lacking dignity. Honestly, I might be the only one who says this, but when a woman ignores you, she's actively disrespecting your existence. The last thing you should do is run back to her like a needy puppy. That kind of behavior is the quickest way to lose her attraction. Instead, simply act like she doesn't exist, but don't make a big deal out of it or get angry. You're not a teenager playing games. Just stay calm and act nonchalant, continuing with your life. This shows her you don't put her on a pedestal and that you have better things to focus on. Number 2, don't react emotionally. She may be ignoring you because she's lost interest, or maybe it's a test of your character. Whatever the reason, you need to stay calm and unbothered. You can either give her silence the power, or you can take that power away. The key is to remain stoic and not let her actions dictate your emotions. Number 3, keep grinding as a man. Regardless of whether a woman ignores you or not, you should always be focused on your personal growth. Always strive to become exceptional. But when a woman ignores you, that's even more of a reason to buckle down and work harder. Because the reality is, she wouldn't have ignored a better version of you. So keep improving, physically, mentally, and financially. She expects a low-value man to chase her, sending message after message. But if you seem indifferent to her, she will start questioning her own decision, and even more so if you're doing well financially. So focus on growing your finances. Stay tuned for upcoming videos on the best ways to make money online. Number 4, don't be boring. There's a saying that girls just want to have fun, and it's true. Women tend to ignore boring men. Don't get me wrong, it's important to strive to be the best version of yourself, but that doesn't mean you should become a boring, dull person. Being an introvert is not an excuse. No matter how much money you make, how fit you are, or how successful you are, if you can't make her laugh or have fun together, you simply won't hold her attention. That's why she might ignore you and go out with someone else. Maybe a guy who's not as fit or successful but knows how to have fun. Sure, you might be in better shape than him and you probably make more money too, but can you make her laugh and keep her entertained? Being exciting is a skill that most guys can develop to some extent. It's usually those guys who are solely focused on self-improvement or financial success who fail to realize the importance of being interesting. Don't let your focus on self-improvement turn you into a bore. Number 5, don't give her too much power. Women will always test men to see how much they can get away with and how much control they can have over them. She might throw tantrums, treat you badly, be less affectionate, ignore you, tease you, or demand things from you. If you tolerate her bad behavior because you're afraid of losing her, you're giving her power over you, and that's when she will lose respect for you. You don't want to be in that position? The ideal position is one where you respect and care for her, but you maintain the power dynamic. To do this, you need to believe in yourself and understand the dynamic between men and women. If she steps out of line, let her know that you're disappointed and expect better behavior moving forward. You should be lighthearted and easygoing in your approach, but also assertive. If she continues her bad behavior, it should be you who withdraws your attention. That's actually what women want. A man who won't tolerate their bad behavior because he's not afraid of losing them. Number 6, focus on your purpose. A man without a purpose tends to make small things in his life much bigger than they need to be. He worries about trivial issues, but a man with purpose remains unshakable. When a woman ignores him, he doesn't waste time wondering about it. His goals are more important than worrying about what another person is doing, male or female. When your purpose comes before a woman, it will humble her and destroy her ego. Her ignoring you will no longer matter. In fact, nothing she does will affect you anymore. So get focused on your purpose. If you don't know what your purpose is yet, that's okay. But here's how to figure it out. To find your purpose, you must remove distractions and spend time alone with your thoughts. Think about what matters most to you and what you really want to achieve. It could be anything: becoming wealthy, becoming a UFC champion, mastering a skill, or impacting others. The possibilities are endless. Once you identify your deep desire, it's time to test it. Ask yourself why you want that. For example, if you want to be a millionaire, ask yourself why. Maybe your answer is that you want freedom. Keep asking why at least 10 times. A person with a real deep desire can continue answering why over and over, getting deeper and deeper. But someone whose goal is just a dream or someone else's idea won't be able to answer those questions for long. Keep digging and you'll discover your true purpose. If you want to level up in life, don't forget to show some love by hitting the like button and subscribing. Until next time.